You were not born to struggle. You were not born to lack. You were only born to be great and have abundance. That is it. All of the other stuff are literally illusions, and they are distractions from your true purpose here on this planet. Our only job here on this planet is to raise the, what the fuck? Can't even talk. Our only job on this planet is to raise the vibrational frequency of the earth. And how do you do that? You do that by operating in your authenticity, by going out and being great, being the best version of yourself. And how do you be the best version of yourself? Is doing your absolute best. That's it. Doing the best that you can. Not all you can do is your best, okay? You don't need to try to exceed what your best is right now. You just need to do your best, okay? My mom always told me that I don't have to do anything but be great. Like, just go be great. And I started to fill my life with all of these extra things that I needed to do, and putting myself in places and in certain worlds and in certain energies and environments that didn't resonate with me, because I thought that that's what I had to do. I thought that I had to go work a job. I thought that I had to go put myself in a position to be sitting at somebody's desk building somebody else's empire for 8 hours a day and focused on their stuff for 8 hours a day. And I should have just listened to her. I should have just listened to her and just went out and been great and had abundance. Because now that I am tapping into my purpose and my true desires and what's calling to my soul, and how God is literally, the things God placed within me that are easy for me, that I actually enjoy doing, and I started to pour more into those things, that is when I started to see my life shift. That is when I started to see more abundance flow into my life. That is when I started to open my channels for more abundance. We are not here to lack. We are not here to do things that are out of alignment, out of resonance with us. We are not here to do things that are counterintuitive to our souls. Now, I spoke about this in one of my other videos where it was like, create your own reality or it will be created for you, where I was saying that, you know, there are different realities existing all at one time. So you can choose whatever world you want to exist in. There are a world of people who love going to work, who love, you know, helping people build their empires, helping people, even if they don't know the person, you know, they love being the manager at Walmart. They love being this, they love being that. But that is not my calling. That might not even be your calling. I feel like if you are watching this video, you have a bigger purpose than to be in the shadow of someone else. You have a legacy to build. You have an empire to build. And the only way that you are going to do that is when you recognize your potential, you recognize your value, and you start to live in that frequency. You start to have an unwavering belief and stay loyal to your vision. Stay loyal to your vision. If you see yourself having an amazing business, if you see yourself living off the grid, if you see yourself, you know, waking up and working out every day and that being your career, you can absolutely do it. And you have to position yourself in order for that to happen, because guess what? You are in partnership with God. Okay? God is not just going to make things happen for you. God is doing God's part. You have to do your part, because guess what? If you were not here to do anything, if it was just to be left up to God, then you wouldn't even exist, because we are created in God's image. And God is a creator. God is the ultimate creator. And if you are created in God's image, that means you are here to create the life that you are wanting to see for yourself. You are here to create the world that you want to see for yourself. And again, what I was saying was, there are different worlds that people operate in. There are worlds of people who sell feet pics. There are worlds of people who make these, you know? And it's like, I can enter this world. I can enter this world if I want to. I can enter the world of people who make these, but guess what? That's not really in alignment to my soul. I mean, I love these, I appreciate these plushies, but I'm not going to put myself in that world when that is not what God is really calling me to do. And a lot of times you are just chasing a bag. That's all you're doing. You're just chasing a bag, and you're living in lack and fear because you feel like if you were to actually go for what you actually want, then you wouldn't have any money. That's it. That's literally it. But God placed a divine power in you to never lack. God placed the creative power in you to always be abundant. Literally, the earth replenishes itself. Everything that God created literally replenishes itself. Literally has everything it needs to create more abundance. You do not have to follow someone else's story in order to get to where you want to be. If anything, what does it sound like if you are following somebody else's story? That you are going to go exactly where they're going. If you are listening to people who are not where you want to be, or who are not headed to where you want to be, why are you listening to them? I get that we have like certain respects for people in our lives, but you got to realize that you are here to create your own reality. You have a purpose and a mission bigger. You have to think bigger. And now is the perfect time to actually embark on your purpose, to actually embark on what it is that you are here to do, because you can literally post one video and reach hundreds, thousands, millions of people all at one time with your art, with your creativity, with your teachings, with your knowledge. And people are waiting for you. People are waiting for you. People are waiting for your example. People are waiting for your unique energy, because nobody has your experience. There might be people who have similar experiences, and these might be the people that you get inspired by and stuff, and it's like, dang, I wish I had this. Oh, they had a head start. Oh, their parents this. Oh, they have people around them that support them. No, they have self-belief. That's it. That's it. The only difference between you and a person who is actually in alignment to where they want to go is their self-belief. And just because you're watching this video doesn't mean that you are not in alignment, because you are clearly in alignment if you're watching this video. But there are still leaks. There are still leaks in your energy that you need to patch up. You need to patch up. Why are you listening to people who aren't going where you want to go, who don't even want to go where you want to go? You're going to end up in the same place as those people in which you don't want to end up there. Okay? You need to understand your value. You are only here, you are only born to be great and have abundance. That is it. God placed things in you that the world needs to see. God placed things in you that the world needs to hear, that the world needs to learn, that the world needs to experience. And this is your time. This is your time. It's 2025. The year is not over yet, okay? And if you are seeing this after 2025, if you are seeing this anytime after 2025, then my message to you is that you should have been doing shit in 2025. I'm gonna be for real. But you're still on the right track, because everybody is on their own journey, and you are beginning to wake up to your potential. There's a lot of different people. There are a lot of different collectives, and take what resonates and leave what does not. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Understand your value, okay? You being born is valuable enough, because every person is born with a certain gift that if they were not born, that gift would not be here. That unique gift, that unique experience would not be here. And you have to express that. You have to express that with love, and you have to be really devoted to this path. Because I'm not saying that it's easy, right? But do what's easy. Do what already comes natural to you. Do what's already calling you. Do what you can spend hours doing without getting drained. And in this type of world, in this type of society where it seems counterintuitive to do what you love, do what the fuck you love. And that is going to be the only hard part about it. And it's only hard if you think of it as hard, because you can also simply to choose not to give a fuck, like forever. You could just choose like to never give a fuck about what people have to think ever again. Genuinely, you get to create your own reality, right? So like, yeah, yeah, matter of fact, yeah, choose to stop giving a fuck forever. Choose to stop giving a fuck about what people have to say, what people have to think forever, because there's going to come to a point to where you don't give a fuck anymore, and you do not want that to be on your deathbed, or you do not want that to be at the end of your days, after you then did all of this out of alignment ass shit, and now you looking around like, damn, I should have just not gave a fuck and just did whatever I wanted to do and just actually locked in on the things that I love. So choose now. Choose that now. Choose that now. And go create the best life of your fucking dreams, because you have the perfect opportunity to do it right now. This is the most easy. You cannot have no excuse of saying like, oh, I can't make money doing that. What? You can't make money doing what? That's not an excuse nowadays. I'm sorry, that is not an excuse nowadays. And if you want to learn how to tap into your gifts and monetize your gifts and your abilities, get the Soft Power Profits blueprint in my bio down below. I promise you, this is going to literally give you the head start that you need to start to create a passive income online from things that you make literally one time and get paid over and over and over again. You have to put yourself in position for these things to happen. You don't get paid to exist by just sitting around thinking that somebody is just going to give you money, give you money, give you money. No, you position yourself so that you can get paid to exist. You position yourself so that people can see what you have to offer and people can resonate with you and your story, because your story is important. Whatever you have to offer is important. Your knowledge, your artistry is important. And whoever this is meant for, I pray that this finds all of the right people. I know that it will. My camera is about to die, but I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.